Walmart captures consumer wallets that are in search of deals. The retail giant is standing out relative to other consumer names. Here with more, D.A. Davidson, Managing Director and Senior Research Analyst Michael Baker. Mike, thanks for being here. Obviously, we've been having some fun here talking about Walmart, but it is really interesting that they are saying that really they've seen a stabilizing consumer. Were you surprised by that, or is that kind of in keeping with what you were expecting from Walmart?
They did beat us by a little bit, but we're not surprised that their results stand out. And in fact, that they've been beating the last few quarters, and that their results look better than most retailers. I think what's interesting is there's a lot of news today about how the consumer is still resilient and strong. I think Walmart is taking a lot of market share. So their trends are probably better than the overall consumer environment. They're one of very few retailers that are showing these kind of results. And again, I think it's because of their market share gains.
Michael, right on. I very much agree with you that this is a market share story at Walmart, which brings me to this question. When Target reports next week, their quarter could pretty much be dreadful, no?
Yeah, their quarter will not look as good as Walmart. We know that. Now, the expectations are lower. And Target has comped negatively 4 quarters in a row. So if Target were simply to get to flat, that would be a victory for them. So clearly still losing market share to other retailers, including Walmart. But in terms of the expectations, just being a much lower, just the expectations being much lower, Target could also look good in terms of the stock price, even if their numbers are not nearly as good as Walmart.
Is it too simple to say, Michael, that at this point, Walmart has just become America's supermarket? People are consolidating their trips, and they're going to Walmart, and they're not making that extra trip to a Target, and I would even say a Kroger.
Well, people are going to Walmart, Costco, and Amazon. That's my view. Those are the 3 retailers taking share. Everyone else seems to be losing market share, particularly in consumables, as you said. And in this environment where the consumer, again, we think is still very strapped, the focus is on value and consumables more than discretionary goods. And so that does favor retailers like Walmart, like Costco, like Amazon. Now, each of those companies, including Walmart today, has been able to sell some of the higher margin, more discretionary general merchandise products, but that's because they're getting people into the door with the needs rather than the wants, and then sort of extending them across the aisle, if you will.
Well, Mike, this reminds me of something that our friend Simeon Siegel over at BMO Capital Markets recently wrote about, and he doesn't cover Walmart, but he covers a lot of the other specialty retailers. And he said it's not that people aren't spending money, so it does matter execution when you're talking about these retailers. So I know value is certainly part of this proposition, but what is something like Walmart doing right that maybe some of its other competitors is not? How much of the story is execution?
Well, I think a lot of it. So Walmart is definitely benefiting from the value positioning, and that is certainly helping. But they have done a great job on execution over the last few years and investing in areas like convenience, like a better product mix, a better store layout and store look. So all those things are helping them not only win market share, but keep that market share. And in particular with higher end customers, households earning $100,000 or more. And so we really got to give a lot of credit to the management team. These have been investments that they've been making for years to drive those things. So it's not just by accident. It's not just falling into a time when convenient is resonating with customers. Walmart has really done what they need to do to capitalize on that. And by the way, they've been able to grow their margins at the same time. So when you think about consumers focusing on value, that might make you think that, well, they're only gravitating towards lower prices and that could hurt margins. But Walmart has been able to grow their margins because of these investments that they're making in these other areas.
Let's forget about Walmart for a second, Michael. Looking in the back half of the year, what are some of your top retail stock picks?
Well, let's not forget about Walmart, because that's been one of them. That's been one of our favorite names for the year, and still is. We wrote a report about a week and a half ago where we talked about, we sort of reset our back half themes, and we said that 80% of the retailers that we cover gave back half guidance that called for an acceleration in trends, and that's going to disappoint. So most retailers are going to have to cut their guidance. 2 that we highlighted that would not have to cut their guidance are Walmart So we saw that. We still like that one. We still like that one. The other one is Dick's Sporting Goods. That's been a great stock, and we think that will continue. They are also taking market share. Their guidance is nicely conservative, such that not only will they not have to cut, we think they could beat. So that's a favorite. And another thing we've recommended and like still is Alta. Now, it has not been a great stock year to date. We know that, but we got a little bit of a boost from Warren Buffett today. We have that in what we call our best of breed bison category, which really takes inspiration from Warren Buffett and looks for these sort of great franchises with moats that the valuation has come down for what we think is a temporary issue, and so we step up our investments in that, and that's been a favorite idea, and we think we'll outperform in the back half of the year.
And we should note Dick's Sporting Goods report September 4th, and new Warren Buffett favorite and original Michael Baker favorite Alta reports August 29th. Really good insight there. Appreciate it as always, Michael Baker. We'll talk to you soon.
Great. Thanks, guys.
So there you go. Walmart is, like I said, it's still the top grocery retailer in America. So go ahead, Hakeem. What's the take with Walmart?
So a lot of people gotta just look at this from the outside looking in. If you're an economist or you're just a person who's interested in building, Walmart was winning anyway because they're in places where most people won't go. Small towns, out in the boondocks, there's a Walmart. You're going to always find a Walmart. Doesn't matter. Secondly is they sell everything you want. So niche stores don't make sense anymore. Same thing with Amazon. Amazon sells everything you want. You know what I mean? Anything you want, they have merged the Amazon with Whole Foods together where you can get your package shipped there and you can get anything. So it makes sense for the stocks to go up though, but plus two, they have also made sizable amount of investment on cutting down costs on inventory. And as far as in hiring employees, they got if any of y'all ever go to a Walmart, you'll see the little robots scanning the aisles. You know what I mean? So they don't got the guys doing it no more. It just say where there's an empty one, somebody comes and fill it. So they've been very efficient. And who's managing the assets are doing well. So it makes sense to see it at this point.
And now you got to keep in mind too, Hakeem and Jordan is also back to school as well. When it comes to back to school, you tend to see a lot of these retail stores stocks tend to go up because you got parents now buying school supplies, school goods, groceries. So I'm not shocked that Walmart and the consistent 2 quarters has been going up, and they're gonna continue to go up as well. And now that they've been making a slight improvement when it comes to customer service, you can kind of see it now. Even when you go there, you see like now they have meet and greets at the door when you come in. So they're doing different things to make it customer friendly than it was before. Because normally you go in a Walmart store, they won't say anything to you. Now when you go to a Walmart store, they're making sure they can help you with anything you need. Shout out to Jay Friends for president. He goes to Walmart a lot. He likes the video blog too when he's in Walmart. You can kind of see that the associates are more hands on, and that's how it's supposed to be. To be successful in this game when it comes to retail, it's all about customer service, and customer first. When you understand stuff like that, your business will never fail. And I think Walmart finally gets it. And that's why they're at the place where they're at now. Shout out to Just Hit Me Out. He even say he shops at Walmart, Amazon, and also Costco's. Those are the three major giants that he shops at. And now that shout out to Mean Street and Ruthless Shoe, who's also in the building. So guys, that was it. The guy that really the communist that was giving the stock price and breaking out all these different companies. Guys, do your formal research because the company he named was some great companies. Even he mentioned Warren Buffett, to me, who is the legend of all time. Talking about he looking at Dick's Sporting Goods. Now it got me curious looking at Dick's Sporting Goods. Say, okay, why he want to invest in there? If there's something I need to know. So stuff like that. When they give out big hitters, do your research and make sure you make a informed decision and where you want to put your money at. Go ahead, Jordan.
Yeah. When it comes to Walmart, they always prepare for anything. When it comes to school, when it comes to holidays, Christmas, Thanksgiving, Black Friday, Halloween, all around the board, they're always prepared about things to put out and everything. Also, how the size of Walmart. Walmart is like as the size of Costco's and everything. They sell pretty much everything in the store, and always when it comes to prices and everything, when it comes to eggs, milk, when it comes to deodorant, TVs, anything that's around the store, you can see. you kind of could they can really compare prices to other retailers like a Target, other grocery stores like a Kroger, electronic stores like a Best Buy, and and then usually you see that Walmart is usually maybe 5%, 2%, 3% cheaper than some of these other retailers that you see as well. So also Walmart, they're always doing what they're supposed to do. They always try ways to improve because, like I say, they bellowing the top dogs as an Amazon and Costco as well. So as you can see, they're always making things to improve their company to be the number one retailer in America right now, and they're doing it. So you can't be mad at it. Shout out to Walmart. Oh, what they're doing, and if you shop at Walmart, if you compare prices of them and other retailers, you can see that they might be 1%, it might be 2 or 3% cheaper to get your things at Walmart than other retail stores. So that's my take on that.
Yeah, I would say at the end of the day, guys, make sure you do your informed decision on where you want to invest your money. This is not financial advice. However, this is all opinion based. But make sure you put your money where you want to, so it can grow. Like I always say, don't leave your money in the bank, in the savings account, especially if it's not a high yield savings account. Put in something that your money could triple and double digits, especially when we head into the holidays. When I mean the holiday, Christmas time, 'cause, people trying to save up extra money so they can buy special gifts for their loved ones. So make sure that extra money you have right now, let it grow, put it in a great stock that give you like good return. Don't just leave it in a savings account that ain't really give you nothing but 0.01%. So your money's not really growing. Put it somewhere that your money can grow. But make sure you do a form decision and also sit with a financial advisor. Hip hop, Hakeem Jordan, hip hop. What's going on in the hip hop world, Jordan?
So let's go into the hip hop world. So, a Houston rapper at 39, B King, he has firstly passed away at the age of 39. How he passed away, he had a blood clot in his lungs, which is that's terrible and everything. He had a blood clot in his lungs, so that's very very sad. He died yesterday. So anybody who don't know B King, whose club music anthem or him your name Club Godzilla achieved his biggest hit in 2020 when his song "Then Leave" went viral on social media